Hey guys, Beer Stalkers back again. We got Raul
Dawson.
again, filming on the same day as our other one. Birthday video. That's the last birthday video. This is like a part 2 because I'm gonna make him drink these because I think he might like them. Never had them myself, but with some of the research I did and one that I found in the back of my beer fridge, we're gonna go ahead and try them out. First one we're gonna try, it is called Donna's Raspberry. It is a Pilsner from Divots Brewery. It is a a Nebraska beer. And yeah, so what it is, it's a light Pilsner fermented with real raspberries. Raspberry puree. So supposed to be light Pilsner if you want to relate that to anything generic. Bud Light, Coors Light.
So it's light.
Yeah.
I like the color on it.
So it's made with raspberry puree, so I don't know if it's brewed with it or if it's finished with it. You know, when it's already almost done, they throw, the puree, give it a little mix, strain it out, and then what have you. But
doesn't have a lot of smell to it. I mean,
and
not really, but it's light, so
yeah,
they don't usually light beers don't have a lot of smell to it. Goes down smooth.
Yeah, it's good. It's smooth. The Pilsner's good. I don't get raspberries.
I don't get raspberry either.
But I don't get that harsh Pilsner aftertaste. You know, when you drink a basic Pilsner, you get that. You know, it could go good for the first couple seconds, and then you get that weird, not really sour but bitter aftertaste. You don't get it with this.
No, so like it's basically a Busch Light, but it has a little flavor to it.
Like Busch Apple.
Yes. Okay, there you go.
Not as flavorful of the fruit, but as smooth and clean.
I could drink this all day.
Yeah, this is a good one you could drink constantly.
Like this is a good mowing beer. You're sitting on the mower. You're sitting on the mower.
Oh, you have a little cooler in the back.
Yep, you have your headphones on. You're just going to town. You're cruising.
But of course, you gotta get the ride mower. We get the
cup holder.
The cup holder.
Yes, for sure.
Or
you get the lanyard with the koozie.
Yeah, yes. So you got that too.
For sure.
I would recommend it.
It's smooth.
If you're gonna day drink, this is a good beer to start off.
For sure.
Next up, we got a jalapeno beer. It's supposed to be straight jalapeno, but it says mild, so I want to see what it was. When doing some research on it, I did see that there is another jalapeno beer like this, but that one actually does say it's spicier. Lack for a better term, spicier than this will ever be, they said. So, we're going to go ahead and try it. This is from Orange Fat Cat, Jalapeno Jack. No heat, jalapeno ale.
We'll see.
No. Go ahead and read that.
So, do you want to say about the brewery?
No, about the beer.
So about the beer, it's a pale ale infused with generous amount of jalapeno peppers. It says our process creates a unique brew with the aroma and flavor of jalapeno without the heat.
All right. Ooh. Ooh.
You can definitely smell the spice to it, kind of. You can smell the jalapenos a little bit.
To all of our, our Latin viewers, have you ever gotten a fresh jalapeno, from the store or from your garden? Just go pop it in half and get that smell. That's what this is. Straight pure jalapeno.
Yep.
But it doesn't burn. You can sniff it all you want, and it doesn't, get in the back of your nose, get your nose runny.
I'm normally not a jalapeno guy, but this is a smooth beer. You don't get hit by it,
This is different. All the jalapeno beer we had, then we had one from all the jalapeno beers we had, on camera, on our socials or by ourselves without forgetting to take pictures or record it. This is by far the
best one.
The one that has no heat. Yeah,
It's not hitting you like a freight train, you know? And
No.
It's not overpowering.
You get the flavor. It's like
You get the flavor, but it's not overpowering.
it's like the flavor comes from. If you get them too early, they don't pack as much punch, and that's what this feels like. It feels like these are early jalapenos, but they're not as spicy as they could be.
So they haven't been sitting.
But they have that full flavor of jalapeno. That's what the beer tastes like, and it's smooth. It doesn't, it's like the first one where there's no weird bitey aftertaste, and being an ale, it's still smooth to begin with.
It doesn't have a weird aftertaste or anything like that. It goes down smooth. It's not overpowering.
So about the brewery, Fat Cat Orange Brew, it is a member of a collective called 12% Beer Project. If you saw the last video, I did say that one of them was part of it. It was in the Hoppin Frog. That was my bad. It was this one instead of that one. So yeah, there's your beer in the video. Post that, that good stuff. But as it says here, so it's part of that collective 12%. It's a beer project. They partner and brew with 12%, enabling them to brew and distribute on a much larger scale than their prior business model allowed, which from that tells me that they were, small, local, couldn't get that, distributing out wide enough. So, you partner with a bigger company, and what happens? They give you those resources. So, I don't see what the problem is there. Perfect. That's a good model, depending on what the whatever their agreement is. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
But other than that, that's pretty cool. And researching a little bit on the brewery, the Fat Cat, the name actually came from a fat orange cat they had at the brewery that they called. It was like a brewmaster for them. So it was just a cat that they had. It was I believe it was the brewery pet. From what I could information I could gather, but it's an interesting name. How to get a brewery name? It's
Fat Orange Cat Brew Company. That's quite the name.
And when I looked at the picture, it had a big fat orange cat. I'll probably put it somewhere just to.
No, heck yeah.
Just to show everybody.
Show them.
Yeah. So
overall, it's not a bad beer.
Yeah. I wouldn't say a lawnmower beer, but definitely a lake beer.
Yes, for sure.
Definitely a lake beer. All right, last up we have. I do apologize if I get this wrong, but I think it's called Põhjala. Cherry Garden. The name of the brewery is Pohjala. Possibly, more likely I'm wrong, but it's a Cherry Garden. It is an Imperial Ghost Ale with cherries. So, this is basically what it is. It's a ghost, kind of like a sour. This one says cherry, so maybe it's just a straight cherry ghost. We'll see.
Has a little darker color to it.
Yeah, so really I couldn't find any more information other than Imperial Ghost brewed with cherries, which is on the can. So, let's see. Yeah.
You can definitely smell it.
It's nice.
Well, it's a sour beer. Do you get any of the cherry flavor?
Get it real tart.
Yeah.
It's interesting. If I remember correctly, I think this was 11.7%.
It says 8%. It's 11.2 ounces.
Then what's 11.7% that I was researching? Did we drink it and not know about it?
Maybe it was the last video.
That to be the last video. It'll be on the stuff. I always put it on there.
It's not a bad beer.
No, it's I would drink this on the lake, but not like consistently.
No,
back to back.
So
it would be.
You would have one, and then you drink something else.
I would, yeah. It would be the one in between the lighter beers,
Yes.
so that
You have you
know,
you're getting that palate.
Yeah,
you're getting that taste.
Make sure my palate tastes right and with the flavor, and then go back to, you know, a lighter beer, less taste. But yeah, this is a good one. So about the brewery we have is Pohjala. I'm sorry, I might get that. It's a brewery. Was the first in the new wave of Estonian microbreweries, starting as a gypsy brewery at the end of 2012. In April 2014, they started brewing in their own brew house in Tallinn's Nome district. I believe this is the Swedish one. Yes, this is
okay,
no, Estonian. I'm sorry, this is in Estonia.
So it's not made in the States.
No, this is in Estonia. So if I butcher the street and district names, that is my bad. And at the end of 2018, they moved to a new facility in Port Nosblessener. Yeah, we'll go with that. Featuring a 50 hectoliter Rolex brew house and a tap room with Texas barbecue centered cuisine. That's my type of brewery right there.
Fuck yeah.
That is my type of brewery right there. They brew small batches of handcrafted ales using the best malts and loads of mostly New World hops, and relentless passion for good beer. When creating their beers, they are inspired by Nordic nature, Estonian new cuisine, and the work of our fellow small brewers. That was a lot. But
yeah, at least they have the info on it.
But yeah, that's what I was able to find, and that sounds cool. Gypsy brewer means they move from place to place, wherever they could get room to brew.
Yep.
Or probably place to store, depending on what they're brewing. And then they finally found a location, and they got to a bigger location later, and then they had me a Texas-inspired barbecue cuisine. Come on.
No, for sure.
Come on. Texas brisket, best of all the barbecues. I am not going into barbecue sauces because I like barbecue sauces from everywhere, so I am not in that. But as the meat, the protein, Texas brisket is the best. I'm sorry.
Welcome to make a trip. I've never had it.
Yeah. I mean,
the
best. So simple. Salt, pepper. Done. If you want, throw a little garlic powder on there, but salt, pepper, that's all you need. Or if you really want to be fancy, you inject some beef fat into the brisket. So when it cooks, there's even more juices. Oh.
Overall, this beer isn't bad.
No, I enjoy it.
It goes down smooth.
I enjoy it. So yeah, so these are just 3 beers I figured he would enjoy.
I enjoyed every single one of them. I would say, honestly, I don't like jalapeno, but I like this beer the best.
It was weird. I mean,
it was weird.
Because when you think jalapeno, but you're gonna have a spice. You have to have a spice, but there is no spice. I don't get it.
There's no. It's not overpowering. So like the one beer we did, a jalapeno beer. It was very, very like strong. It hit us like a freight train.
I remember.
This beer,
I think it was Breakaway.
I think it was Breakaway, but this one went down very smooth.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Which one was your favorite one out there?
The Pilsner. I'd say the Pilsner's better for me.
Yeah? So this one was this one?
Yes, the first one.
I could drink this all day.
The closer local than the other 2.
Yeah.
One's in another country and the other one is in, I don't remember. But yes. So as these are trying out a new format here. See, let us know if you like it. If you want, let's try something else. Connecticut. So northeast.
This one was in Nebraska?
Yes, that is Nebraska.
It's Norfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. So yeah. So you know I do all that. like, subscribe, follow, do all that crap on right here. You'll see in the bottom. Also, you follow us on our social media, which will be in the description. Again, I keep forgetting what to do at the end, but I think that's everything we need. Remember,
Stay classy. I tap that.
that's right.